Hello, hope you lot are doing okay. Just thought I'd do a little update video on my little Mk1 Fiesta smoothie, purely because a couple of people have messaged me about it, asking how long it's going to be until it's done, or painted, or on the road and whatnot, so thought I'd do a little update video for it. So, and I picked a real cold morning for it this morning. So anyway, yeah, the car's not doing too bad. It's a few little steps away from being sprayed. The reason, if you look back through my previous videos, you'll see it was pictures, but I've done some videos on the Fiesta and how it is getting along, and I was rattling on with it, and it seems to take a big dip coming to the end of the year. So I'll tell you for why. When I first got the car, I was working for a company called TD Commercials, and that's where I was doing it all, and doing all the components for the car and everything. So pretty much all that was done, and I rattled through that fairly quick. Then when it comes to the bodywork, made it structurally sound, done all the welding myself, patched it up, no problem. But then it comes to the filler work, and obviously there's a fair bit of filler work because I've smoothed all the car out. So my ex-governor Dave, he was pretty good at it, so he was helping me do the filler work. We got 95% of it done. Then I left TD Commercials, come to partner up with Inky, so obviously I brought the car over with me as well. But then I was stuck, I didn't have a filler man, just to finish off the little bits that needed doing. Until one day one of Inky's pals, Paul Foshee, came in to have some work done on his Merc. He had a look over the car, more than willing to take it on Saturdays. So yeah, so he was popping down each and every Saturday and whatnot before Christmas. And he was cracking on with it. And like I said, there weren't a great deal to do, but it still took someone with the skill to do it. So anyway, so then Christmas came and it slowed right down. Now with the other side of Christmas, it's starting again this Saturday coming. So, but like I said, there's a few little bits to do. I'll show you around the car now. But yeah, it should be sprayed soon and on the road soon, hopefully ready for this summer. Anyway. So starting with the back of the car, as you can see, me and Inky put the boot lid and the doors back on the other week because Foshee had them off. Primer in the door shuts and boot shut and whatnot. So yeah, we put them back on just to make sure all the lines line up, ready for paint. So that's back on. But yeah, starting with the back of the car, here it is. The boot lid's pretty much done. He's primed it all. Just what needs flattening off now. Where I cut out that slot to relocate the rear number plate, purely just to be different, no other reason. That just needs a little bit more finishing off on the filler work. And also a little bit here to do, just under the rear light, and just to make good this line. It's a little bit sharp and a little bit wavy, so a little bit at the back to do. On the sides are pretty much done. Like I say, we hung the doors back on and they all line up good. Where he sprayed a little bit of black here, I'll change angle so you can see it a little bit better. The top line, that top line comes along, and as it comes to the door, just drops down a little bit. So that just needs lifting up. Other than that, the side of the car is all done. The doors are good, wings are good, the bonnet's all good. Smoothed all the scuttle lines, obviously, like you've seen in previous videos. Welded a plate underneath them, bridging fillered, then fillered, and smoothed out all the wing lines and whatnot. So, but no, like I say, this side's pretty much done. The A, B, C posts and the roof, that's all good. The inside of the car is done and ready for top coat. I 3M shitted it all. As you can see, not everyone's cup of tea, but I wanted a bit of texture, purely because I'm not having carpet. So yeah, a bit of sound deadening as well, a little bit maybe, but also I just wanted a bit of a texture. But no, the inside done. That's all ready for top coat. I'm not having a roof lining, so I'm not worried about that. That'll all be sprayed. So yeah. So other than that, there's a few little bits to do on the front. I'll get round to the front in a minute. Fuel tank, I got it off of eBay. The strut that normally holds the boot floor, the hardboard boot floors down, as you can see down there, I cut it off, spun it round, put it down into the boot. Also had a spare one. So, and they made perfect tank mounts. So that's all good. That's all, that can be bolted in, done. I also made a rear strut mount. Sorry, not a mount, rear strut brace. So that's all right, yeah. But I'll show you the other side as well. So the other side's all done. Couple of little bits to do down here he's not happy with. Where he's sprayed the black a little bit heavier, he's just pointed out where he's got a little bit more to do. So yeah, the side's done as well, driver's side. This side didn't come with mirror holes, so that was fortunate enough. I've just done away with the handle and the lock. And obviously on the other side, the handle, lock and filler cap. You can see the inside of the filler cap there, look, where it should be. So yeah, so this side's all done as well. The wing's all good. And like I say, the bonnet's done. He's just got a little bit of work to do in the engine bay, and the underside of the bonnet needs rubbing down and primering. When you come to the front, these are an afterthought. I made these up the other day, and I'm not too sure. I've just held them on with a magnet for now, just to see what I think. I'm still not too sure about it. But other than that, on the front, when I initially smoothed all the front valance off, I did the best I could with the filler work. There's just little, I don't know if you can see it, the line just dips down a little bit here. So that just needs lifting up. And on the other side, on this side, the line comes down here. But really it needs to be where the pencil mark is. I don't know if you can see it. So that needs lifting up. And also down here, you can see the line up here. It wants to follow the pencil line. And then it comes round and goes into the arch nicely. So yeah, a couple of bits to do on the front, and a couple of bits to do on the rear. But other than that, she's ready for paint. The engine's also done. You can see me rebuilding that in one of my previous videos. Unfortunately, it's just pictures, but it is on there. Little 1.6 crossflow out of a XR2. So yeah, the video's on there. I stripped it down to a bare block, rebuilt everything. But like I say, you can see that. Stripped the alternator as well, rebuilt that and colour coded it. So that's ready to drop in as soon as the car's painted. A few little bits and pieces to finish off. I've got a set of twin 40s going on there. But yeah, she's good to go. I've also got the gearbox here. She's ready to drop in as well, all painted up, looking fresh and clean. Also out of a little XR2, little 4-speed. So yeah, once the car's painted, both of them can be dropped straight in. Thanks for watching, have a good one.